Ladies and gentlemen, the Champions Corner podcast is on your screen. We're happy you're here and joining us. I am your favorite host, Ron G. And you know I'm with the professor, Mr. BJ. How you doing, man?
No, I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm ready to get started. Ready to talk
Oh
about
yeah, oh
the
yeah,
wrestling of
man.
the week.
Oh, there's some stuff to talk about, man. We gonna talk about a lot of things happening on Raw, the landscape of Raw, and the World Heavyweight Championship that was stripped from Seth Rollins. We're gonna definitely talk about that. How you feel about Jey Uso versus CM Punk at Saturday night's main event? We're gonna talk about Halloween Havoc. You gonna give our little picks for the Halloween Havoc. See who we think gonna win the few matches they got. I think it's only about five of them, so we get through that real quick. And then we're gonna talk about AEW Wrestle Dream Fallout. What's going on in there? You know, hey, that women's tag team title bracket that's come out. We're gonna say who we're gonna predict who we're gonna think will be the finals and who gonna win. So stay tuned. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe on all platforms, please. We'll appreciate you if you do it. Just a few clicks. That's all we need. Just a few clicks. But we appreciate you being here. But we're gonna start off with Monday Night Raw. Adam Pearce stripped Seth Rollins because he's injured. I mean, you can't compete. You can't defend the World Heavyweight Championship. We don't know how long Seth Rollins is going to be out, but it's long enough for him to take the title off of him. That's what we know.
Are we sure he's really hurt?
At this point, I feel like he is. Ain't no. I don't
Okay.
think no. There's no reason for him to fake this one. I know a
Well,
lot of
no
people
reason
talking
him
about
to
that.
fake the first one, but that's neither here nor there.
I know how you feel about that one. I think it's still a legitimate reason last time. I mean,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
a well orchestrated plan. It came through,
well,
and he became
okay.
champion.
So many words.
All right. But on Monday Night Raw, Braun Breaker had the world championship. It was still in the possession of the Vision. Well, what's left of the Vision. I guess they're still going forward with that name. Paul Heyman talked mad cash mess about Seth Rollins like he ain't never teamed with him in his life. So I mean, but it is what it is. Like I said, they still continue to build up Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They both came out looking, hey, like some stars, man. And that's a good thing. Yeah, some people saying that Braun looked good with the World Championship. I mean, that's probably their way of kind of engaging the crowd or the feedback of him with the World Championship. Like, how do y'all like this? How y'all do y'all like to see him with the World Championship? Almost like back in the day, the sloppy way they did it with Vince did it with Lex Luger.
No,
Made
I don't, dude. I don't compare the two.
I
That
don't
was
know, but I mean that was sloppy though
I
with
know it's
Lex
sloppy, but
Luger.
it's not the same thing. That's all I'm
You
saying.
don't think it's the
Because
same thing?
no, because they already said Braun is a future main eventer. They never said that about Luger.
Really?
No, they never said he's a future main eventer. They just said Luger is the champion of America.
I don't know. But I feel like they was kind of trying to build him up towards that. That's why that's the reason they even did it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's really not
You
the
don't
same
think it's the
thing.
same thing? I think
No,
this
because
is
even then, Braun, all he did was just come out the truck. It wasn't like he came out. He just came out the truck into the crowd. It's not the
but
same.
they're still showing him with the title. That's my point. They're
Oh, well,
showing
I
him with the
mean,
title, and that's a lot of people talking about
so
him
when a person steals a
him being
title, do
shown
you?
with that title and coming out, making the whole entrance with it, and showing it off like it's his.
When a person steals a title, do you feel the same way? Like how someone would just steal a title.
Yeah,
You feel like they do the same thing in that degree, just testing the waters?
I mean possibly, yeah. I
No, I
mean,
just feel like it was just story. I just feel like it's just story.
but I'm saying it was to me it's both because it's just a cleaner way of doing it.
Mm.
Because like I said, it's getting people talking about Braun Breaker holding that championship because they're seeing how he look with it.
Oh, so can I just say this then?
Okay.
So social media is good when it's saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
They love to promote that kind of conversation, but social media is bad when they promote other conversation about why this person win the battle royal.
And that's a big conversation right now. That's a big conversation because they had a battle royal on Raw, a bunch of main event talent. I mean, main event type talent to see who's going to face CM Punk at Saturday Night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. And your boy, the Yeetman, Mr. Yeetman, Jey
Mr.
Uso
Yeetman.
won that thing. Hey, I ain't mad about it. But a lot of people online is getting a lot of dislikes on the video of him winning the battle royal. A
How
lot
do
of
you
people.
view dislikes on YouTube anyway? Like, are you able to view dislikes? I can never see them. I can just see the dislike button, but I don't know how many a page has.
I don't know something. I guess somebody. I mean, that just is somebody put it out there, and that's what they paid like 84,000 for last time I looked. I saw or
Wow,
somebody mentioned it.
84. That's a lot.
Yeah. So a lot of dislikes, but I ain't mad at it. To me, it goes with his story. What's going on right now? He's fighting to get back to the world championship. He's doing things on his own. He's doing things his way. He eliminated his own brother. A lot of people talking about him eliminating Jimmy after Jimmy saved him twice in the battle royal, and he just eliminated him and LA Knight at the same time.
But I mean, he lost the match though. You know that's just the thing though. He had just lost a number one contendership match. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, dude, you back of the line. And I get he won a battle royal, but it's like, come on.
Even LA Knight lost that same match. Okay, I get Jay got pinned, but LA Knight was in that same match and he didn't win. Whether you get pinned or not, you didn't win.
You know what? Let's do this then. Let's look at the
entire... And LA Knight has had some shots for the past few months just as well as Jay has.
I know he has, but I mean the thing is he's also had like a lot of multi-people matches, not too many singles matches. Jay has had plethora of opportunities, and he seems to get even more opportunities. And it's the redundancy of it. It's just the redundancy. That's all it is. It's redundancy. Like Jay was already world champion. Okay. And Punk literally already pinned him to be world champion. So from my vision, Punk is walking into the Saturday Night's Main Event as the world champion. Because he already beat Jay. But beyond that point, let's just look at who was in this battle royal. We had AJ Tozawa. He wasn't going to win. Dominic, who the crowd really seemed to like. Dragon Lee, El Grande, he wasn't going to win. Finn Balor, he was never.
He
for
should
anyone
be.
Who feels like Finn Balor could ever get a chance, y'all need to let that go.
I wish
let it go. He ain't never win a world title again. That's over. Grayson Waller, Ivar, JD McDonough, Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, LA Knight, Otis, Penta, Rusev, Sheamus. There really was only like 3 people in here who could have won this thing anyway.
I would say 4.
Who's 4?
I wouldn't have minded Penta won.
But he wasn't going to win. Like
I mean, you don't know that. You don't know. It's a battle royals. You don't know it. I mean, look at NXT. I didn't think Tatum Paxley was going to win that.
Yeah, I know. But
out of all the order that was in there, I'm just saying.
NXT developmental. NXT developmental. So they really do have to concentrate building new stars. Just like we didn't expect Ricky Starks to be over, but they have to concentrate building new stars because of potential call-ups, right?
But you have to build new stars on the main roster also.
How's that working?
And so that's why I would say Penta could have won also. That's all I'm saying. If you want to do something with him, he's a cool character. Yeah. People like him. People love his matches. To see Penta versus CM Punk, I thought it would be interesting also.
Just so no LA Knight though, huh? Not with LA Knight because people.
I didn't say not LA Knight. I'm just saying 4 people could have won that match, but I'm just not mad that Jey Uso won.
I get that you're not. No, I know you're saying you're not mad Jey Uso won. I'm saying that I'm just a little tired of Jey Uso being in the world title picture when I kind of want him to deal with his family a little bit because I get
it's still a factor.
I know it's still a factor, but that's why he should have just lost the match and you could have played it in that factor.
But do we want to
see... you can always go back to Jay.
You can always get to LA Knight also.
Dude, it's like 40.
If CM Punk wins his title, he can defend against LA Knight and build up that rivalry.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
You want to see LA Knight fight for a belt that was just stripped? Or you want to see him just beat CM Punk or something, or win or go and win the Royal Rumble? Maybe LA Knight will win the Royal Rumble. We don't know.
No, I'll be honest with you.
You want to win this battle royal, or you want to win the Royal Rumble?
I'd rather answer your question by saying I just rather see that run of him being world champion to see how the crowd reacts. That's what I'd rather see, flat out. That's all I'm saying. All I've ever been saying is I just want to see that run because the crowd loves him. And I just don't. By the time you probably give it to him, the crowd is going to be all deflated on him. So when they're deflated, that's when you could be like, "Oh, see, the crowd don't like him anyway now." See, it's one of those things. That's how they. This is come on. This is.
He's been in this limelight the way he is for the past 2 years at least.
Yeah, but I mean, it isn't exactly.
It isn't no last shot for him. That wasn't no last shot for LA Knight.
No one's saying it's the last shot, but my thing is that it's redundancy with Jay. That's it. It's just redundancy. And I get they're doing this whole new story. Hang on. I get it's redundant. It's just a redundancy with Jay. And I get that he's telling this whole new story with him possibly turning heel and all this. This is a story a year past this point as well. Because Jay won the world title and he was already supposed to be I made that whole claim. I feel like Mania didn't even appreciate that world title win for him by making him the opener when he's main event Jey Uso, who left the bloodline as the main character, finally winning the world belt on the biggest stage on the opening night. I felt like that was already undercut anyway. Now we have to go ahead and make him the upper, I don't know. It just feels inconsistent. That's my issue with Jey Uso winning. His story just feels inconsistent of importance. Is it important or is it not important?
I think it's important.
I know, but
like I said, he still became world champion either way, main event or the show or not.
Yeah, but it just wasn't given the same.
I know, but the story of him getting back to that top, and Seth's injury, it boosted him back up, just like he would have did for anybody.
What do you mean it boosted him back up?
Boosted him back because Jay probably wouldn't have got in that spot if Seth was still champion. Because I feel like Seth would have held that belt till at least WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's another thing. These long title reigns don't need to be a thing. People can lose titles within a 2-month span. There is nothing wrong because the world title has one or two type of reigns. It has a really long reign or an extremely short reign. Damian Priest and CM Punk. I'm sorry, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. That's how the world titles. You can shake it up a bit.
You talking about the new one?
Yeah, the new world title.
This new world title. Okay.
I mean, because that's really how it's been. Since Seth won it, it's been really long reigns or extremely seconds to minute reigns. And I don't understand. You can have a 2-month, 3-month reign. Someone can have the belt.
And Damian Priest had, and Gunther.
I thought Damian Priest had at least a 4, 5, 6-month reign.
Damian Priest had it WrestleMania to SummerSlam. That's about 3-4 months maybe.
Oh, you can do more of that then.
I mean, yeah.
Like you said, you felt like Seth would have kidnapped the belt and held it hostage.
That's what I think. I didn't think he would have lost it until WrestleMania, where he would have probably fought either Punk or his match build up to Roman. Him and Roman again for probably last time. That's what I thought was probably the outcome with him as champion. With him going down with this injury, it opened it up to a lot more challengers or more options. Let me say that it left up to a lot more options. Like you said, LA Knight, Jey Uso's right there, CM Punk,
same set of people though.
I mean, but I said 4 different people. AJ,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but let's be honest. AJ could be honest. What I mean by being honest is let's be for real in how WWE tells their stories. This is why I'm not buying the whole Penta coulda won thing, because they will not book that. They don't. That's just not. Come on. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's going to be the same rotation. If Punk don't win this, Jay's going to win this, and it'll still be the same rotation of people.
But I mean, these are your top contenders.
Yeah, but you have a lot of other people that you could, like you said, you could build up Penta. But they're not going to. You could build up Rusev, but probably not going to. But you could probably even build up AJ or Sheamus. It doesn't have to just be LA Knight. There are other people that could put in that circle, but they just kind of keep the same ecosystem.
I understand. But I mean, I feel like LA Knight has been in that ecosystem for the past few months as well.
He has, but he's the only one that hasn't won the title. So that's the other part of why I have.
But do you think he would have beat CM Punk for real?
LA Knight could beat. Listen, it's wrestling. Anyone could beat anyone on any given day. What do you look at a rating system? Are they coming out with an 89 rating to CM
I know.
Punk?
I'm saying they could, but do you think he would have beat CM Punk? I don't even know if Jay would beat CM Punk. Either way, I feel like CM Punk is the favorite. Either way we go.
Yeah, and people didn't think Jay was.
No matter who won the Battle Royal,
and people didn't think Jay was going to beat Gunther at Mania.
They didn't think so. I'm just saying right now.
I'm saying exactly. Anything can happen. That's my point. Anything could happen. But, as far as the actual one-on-one match, anything can happen because you know why? Because Elimination Chamber's in Chicago. CM Punk could have easily won that to get a main event match at Mania if he were to lose this. Or if he wins this, CM Punk could defend the world title in Elimination Chamber. Either way, CM Punk's winning something at Elimination Chamber that's going to affect some dynamic at Mania. So whatever happens at Saturday night main event doesn't even have to be the CM Punk happy ending or happy beginning. It's just a show and a throwaway show, because I'm calling it a throwaway show because they cut Goldberg off at his retirement speech. It's a throwaway show. So at a throwaway show, I feel as if you could have, we can have LA Knight win it. I mean, hell, Jey Uso can win it because it's to me a throwaway show. CM Punk's big moment is going to be from either Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, all the way up to Mania. That's where his real road to success is going to begin.
Yeah, it's possible. But I just say I'm not mad at Jey Uso winning because I feel like it's going on his story. He's on his way to becoming a heel and adding more to his character. And like I said, his goal was to be World Heavyweight Champion. So he's found that killer instinct in himself where he's going to eliminate his brother who just saved him. And so he's found that killer instinct and he's going along with that. He's going right back to the top. He know how he got there in the first place, but he know he got to do something different now. He listening to Roman actually, but he also said Roman going to do his own thing, so I'm out. I'm going to do my own thing as well. And Jimmy just won't listen to him. Like, I appreciate you saving me, but guess what? I'm in here for myself right now. I've been working with champion. I've tasted it, and I want to get right back to it. It's part of the story, and it's intriguing to me. And people talking about, LA Knight just can't get it. He got to be Samoan to get the championship. Like, bro, get out of here.
Well, it helps. It helps.
I know. I mean, all these white dudes who done got championship. I don't want to hear white dude talking about I got to be Samoan to get a championship. Man, get out of here. I'm sorry.
Listen. Okay, I hear you being upset, but it's like, I don't know. This dude in WWE, listen, if you ain't bloodline, it doesn't matter. Because that does seem to be
Seth Rollins ain't Samoan.
No, but Seth Rollins is Triple H's top guy, though.
And Gunther had the title. Gunther had the title. He ain't Samoan.
No, but Gunther, I mean, I give you that.
It's a bunch of, you had a lot of options who had his title or who had a championship. So that's what I'm saying.
It's a joke. It's a joke on this side. And like I said, of all the people, though, LA Knight is the only top star that people like that hasn't won. That's the other reason why you're getting conversation like that. Who else is a big star? Everyone you just mentioned has won the world title. Sami Zayn, and even then, that was his story. And he abandoned it by going to SmackDown.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
So that's on him. And I don't even understand that dynamic either, because they also created him superhero-listic where he could beat almost anyone. Yet he loses to Dragunov, which I don't. Oh, we can talk about anyway.
But he was distracted with the Dragunov match also. So I don't know.
Either way, the point is, Sammy is another good one because he's another one who a lot of people kind of get behind, and it's like he is yet to even win.
I mean, you also got he ain't around right now, but Kevin Owens, he had the championship, he's had since then.
But he's had it though.
Like Finn Balor, he had since that one day reign. They won't give it back to him either.
But
it's a lot of stars we would like to see on the championship.
But hold on, he has won it though, and that's still kind of a key element. And also, I mean, we can't play this whole thing like everyone can't win the world title. When again, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Mark Henry. There's a lot of list of people who won the world title that I can say don't really need to be world champion. So like that can has already been open to the point. I don't care. No, I'm sorry. Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger are not world champions.
Dolph Ziggler, I feel like he deserved it, but okay.
Oh.
But Jack Swagger, I get you, but Mark Henry did a great job with the Hall of Fame run, so he deserved it.
Oh, he did a great run and everything, but that was a whole nother topic. Hold on. That was a whole other topic. But I mean, the other option, like I said, was AJ Styles, I feel like. And they continue to talk about his retirement tours coming up. Is he retiring next year? He just came off a great match with John Cena. And so going with that momentum, and he could have, I want to tag team titles. Yeah. He didn't win tag team titles with Dragon Lee on Raw, but he could also win the Battle Royal and be two titles. AJ, I'm going to my retirement tour. Collecting. Yeah.
That could have been an intriguing one. Talk about striking where the iron's hot. It's hot with AJ Styles too.
Yeah, they weren't going to do that though. That's not part of the plan.
I mean, it's probably not part of the plan.
AJ's not part of that plan.
I don't know, but I mean, we just got to see what's going to happen at Saturday night's main event. Like I said, I ain't mad if Jay wins. I mean, but also what I think will actually happen, this match will probably have no finish. because the Vision
Oh,
will
no,
get
that will
involved.
just be stupid.
It probably will, but guess
No,
what?
no.
You don't
can't.
think the
No,
Vision
wait,
will
no,
get
wait.
involved in
Stop,
this?
stop. Wait, stop. You cannot have a match and not. You can't have a vacant world title belt and have no one walk away the world champ. I mean, you're dumping on the fans who paid tickets for this. No, no, you can't. You just can't. That's just
And
bad.
you can't.
That's just bad. No, that's bad booking. No, that's just you talk about fans turning on you. No, someone's walking out world champ. That's bad for
it's very
business.
much possible.
RC, listen to me. That's literally bad for business. There is no good outcome of a vacant championship title match and no one walking out. No, someone's walking out. Just best believe Jay or Punk is going to be world champion.
Okay.
No, it ain't no okay.
The Vision can come out there and ruin this match.
No, someone's going to be world champion.
There's nothing to say that they won't.
But someone's going to be world champion. They'll ruin the match, but someone's going to be world champion is what I'm telling you. Like, that's how it is. Whether someone comes out there as an Adam Pearce and be like, no, someone like is going to finish with a winner. Like an authority figure come out and be like, no, this match needs a winner because we have to have a world champion. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's going to finish.
I hear
you. Trust me on that. It's going to finish.
We gonna see. I mean, I think it's gonna be a surprise on something with that.
It may be a surprise, but there's gonna be a winner.
But
I guarantee you, someone's walking out world champion.
I still say the Vision will be involved no matter which way it go.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they'll be a world champion. Because I don't know what benefit that would be to keep the belt vacant the entire time. Because even if they do interfere, then how do you figure out who's the number one contender? Then how do you figure out who's the champion? Because Jay and Punk now lost. So now what do you do?
And that's up to Adam Pearce.
But I'm
saying, see who gets involved and what happens at Survivor Series.
I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire because you created this booking idea. You got to.
I'm just saying they had a multi-man match at Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. So we're gonna have no world champion all the way up to Survivor Series.
Hey, we'd have had champions not even be there for a long time. So I don't see nothing different with this.
But you at least knew who the champions were.
Man, so what? If they ain't dead, it don't matter. Brock Lesnar.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I hear you.
I'm just saying. But I mean, I know you're not mad about
wow.
But other than that, on Raw, we had, like I said, we got new tag team champions in AJ and Dragon Lee. And Xavier Woods been talking mad junk about this. Talking about they're not even a real tag team. Why is the New Day getting shunned from the tag team division? Judgment Day didn't even defend it, but 2 times since they had it.
Yeah, 2 times at best.
So, do you like this title change, or how do you think this is going to go with the tag team titles on Monday Night Raw?
Oh, do I like the title change? I mean, I like to see AJ with a belt. I like to see Dragon Lee do something.
he don't know, like Xavier said, he done abandoned the LWO. He just going off the AJ.
Seriously. So it's like, I don't know. You gotta, wow. He was in the LWO and he's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing. But
and AJ really don't really want the belts. He just want to get back at Judgment Day. He want to cause dissension in the Judgment Day.
I really feel like they won these titles for the Vision to win them. I feel like the Vision going to end up winning the tag titles.
I feel like they should have been winning tag team titles. They should have been one after those, but I guess heel versus heel. But really, that's how the Judgment Day won the belts. A heel versus heel, a New Day versus Judgment Day. That was 2 heels going at each other.
Yeah, these are 2 heels that most people don't even like either. Yeah, the crowd don't like either of these teams.
No, but they cheered for Judgment Day in that match against New Day, which is weird, but
they just don't like the New Day. They're still upset about the Big E thing.
Yeah, I'm still upset that heel turn had no
outcome.
Yeah, no outcome. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the point of it?
No big point. No big, ending to it. No point.
No big ending. No pun intended, right? A big ending.
But I mean, he couldn't do nothing. Big E couldn't. He's never been able to show up. So I mean, there was no ending that could be had. I mean, what else could have been had with that? I don't know. But
then why do it then? Because then you have Big E just kind of getting ripped by his old team, walking away, and then he never gets his comeuppance.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing was which I was still happy about, that New Day had got the tag team titles at WrestleMania. So I mean, I was happy with that, but it just could have been no ending with Big E, and now that would have been the really only ending I could think of that could be satisfying. Like Big E come out at WrestleMania and do something. I mean, if he's not clear, it just ain't not clear. Then it's just I don't know where else you could go with that. I guess that's
Big E talks like his wrestling days are like that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been talking like this is it.
I mean, never say never with Big E because we said that for.
I mean, Chris Bay's walking. I mean, he's not in wrestling ring, but Chris Bay's walking. So
he's
anything
walking.
Can happen.
Brian Danielson.
Well, Brian Danielson probably was cleared a long time. Well, Brian Danielson was probably cleared a long time. WWE wouldn't clear him because remember the story with him was that a lot of doctors cleared him, and WWE just wouldn't do it.
I mean, but they try to keep. They ain't going by what you were saying because they know you want to be in the ring for sure. They're going by what their doctors are saying.
Yeah, but that's
I get it. They try to still protect you as a person and a wrestler.
I think they've been trying to protect their assets. Because if you do, let's say you do get multiple doctors to clear you, but yet the WWE doctor says no.
I mean,
if you get multiple independent doctors and the WWE doctor is like, nah, we're not gonna do it.
I know, but they got a certain protocol and they got to go by that. I don't know. But I mean, you had, like I said, Edge, Saraya come back. And I never say never. Big E can come back. I feel like he may come back one day. But
I mean, possibly. I don't know. The Big E saying it. That's my thing. Is Big E is saying it.
I know.
And I mean, it ain't like Brian or Edge said that I can never come back. They just said I have to retire. I feel like they just said I gotta retire. I didn't expect my career to end so quickly. But Big E is talking like my wrestling days are behind me. Like he says those words.
I mean, yeah, for all he know right now, but he also could be leading us down another route where we ain't thinking he gonna come back, and then hey, surprise, Royal Rumble.
I hope so. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
I would love for that to happen, but I mean, I keep hope alive. But yeah, I feel like Division should have been tag team titles. I feel like they was heading that way if Seth was still here. They would have headed that way where Seth is world champion and them as tag team champions. But like I said, they sped this thing up since Seth is injured. And they trying to put Braun Breaker in that world title, top tier in that tier of everything. Because I think they want to put Braun Breaker where they're trying to, like I said, test him and test the waters with him, like I was saying before, and see if he could continue to hang with all the rest of the main eventers.
Somebody said they should just go ahead and do that. I can't remember who it was, but some former wrestler was like, forget this testing the water, just do it. Because it's like, at some point, you got to pull the trigger on someone because your main event roster is a little bit older, and it's like, just do it. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? The crowd don't like it, we're going to come back to it some years later. But just do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Him and Bronson Reed continue to be in the main events. That's why I feel like Division has worked in a certain way because both of these guys look like, top guys. They look like top guys out there.
I always say it helped Bronson Reed, but Braun Breaker was already a 2-time Intercontinental champion, and people said him coming onto the main roster that he was already going to be that top guy. So I hear Division helping him, but I feel like Division has helped Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker, I almost felt like it was holding him back. He was already a 2-time Intercontinental champion, and people were already calling him a main eventer. His spears were already going viral based on just how the velocity he would do them. The Division really did feel like it slowed him down just a bit. That's from my perspective. Bronson Reed really benefited from it. I'll give you that.
Yeah, bro, I think he needed it. But I mean, either way, both of them are in countless main events on Raw and had something to do with main events on big pay-per-views or PLEs, whatever. And so now they're continuing with that. And we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I feel like they're gonna interfere at the Saturday Night main event situation, and they're gonna do something leading up to WrestleMania.
I guess. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what Paul Heyman does. I'm reminded what Becky Lynch said to Paul Heyman in the back. Seth Rollins didn't need you. You needed him. And I think about Braun Breaker in the same sense. Like, I really don't think he needed Division. I think Division needed him.
Needed Seth Rollins?
I really, honestly, just like Seth Rollins didn't need Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman needed Seth Rollins. I don't think Braun Breaker needs Division. I think Division needed Braun Breaker.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It goes both ways. It helps both ways.
That's my thing. See, they help both ways. Seth would have been fine without Paul Heyman. Braun Breaker would have been where he is right now without Division.
I mean, possibly, but either way, he's still on the same track. Either way, so if they could put him with Division and help Division and help Bronson Reed to continue to stay on the track he was, you know, at first he was on a stop and start type of momentum until he took
Reed.
Yeah, until he took things on his own hands by attacking Seth Rollins. That's why I said I was surprised he was in this group, but he was, and now they attack Seth Rollins again, and so now he's back on track where he was before.
Yeah, but
him being on the rise.
They wouldn't be where they are right now in this moment if Seth didn't get hurt. If Seth didn't get hurt, he'll be the world champ.
I mean,
Braun Breaker could have been in that battle royal just off of the merit of himself, but Division, him being part of Division, is what kept him out of it. Another reason why it's actually holding him back. But nonetheless, I just kind of feel like in the end of it, if they see him as the guy, yeah, I get the whole build him up, do the whole Dave Bautista story, and it'll be a cool thing. But it's like, you don't really need to do that. You already got it's like Goldberg joining a faction, but Goldberg didn't need to join a faction. That guy was just ready out the gate.
Oh, yeah.
All you got to do is decide when you want to go ahead and put the strap on him.
Yeah.
All you got to decide when you want to put the flag on him. Let's say that, put the flag on him, not the strap, because they want to make him face of the company type deal.
Yeah, I get what they want, but I mean, do you see him, Braun Breaker, as that main guy right now?
I never had.
Never.
I never.
I feel like he need like a good few promos where he's a center guy and he's talking me into the building, talking me into watching this PLE.
Okay, that'd probably be something. I never thought he was that guy that they claim him to be. Like, I think he's like a top person, but he sound like a face of the company type guy.
Yeah, like main event 10 WrestleManias like Roman Reigns and that. Yeah, that's what they're trying to push him as.
No, I don't see that though.
And I hope they don't try to force him down our throats like they was trying to do with Roman Reigns before.
Well, it worked eventually.
Yeah. And right now it's working for Braun Breaker, kind of naturally, I guess, but they still kind of pushing him and continue to say, "Oh, he's the guy," and stuff like that, and the fans could turn on that real quick.
Let me ask you, who has a bigger who would you see having a better career, Dominic Mysterio or Braun Breaker?
Dominic. Okay. I mean, I would rather see Dominic because I mean the fans are organically cheering for him, even though he's doing heel tactics like Eddie Guerrero,
low blows and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the fans are organically still cheering for this man. But they just like to see Braun Breaker do these spears and like to see him, do his little tick and stuff like that. But how long would that last?
Oh, so you calling him a one-trick pony? Is that what
I'm just saying he cool right now. But I feel like Dominic, he's organically getting better and better in the ring. He's especially ever since he got with Judgment Day, he was cool getting all the ladies. Got Rhea, Liv,
Roxanne now.
Props to Roxanne. They didn't do too much with him and Roxanne like that.
Yeah, I know. They're kind of like pulling back on that a little bit.
Yeah. But they like to see the tricks he does in the ring. He done beat Rusev twice now. He done beat Penta. And the fans are cheering him every step of the way.
Did win, yeah.
And like I said, he's the Intercontinental Champion and the Mega Champion. So I just see a little bit more organically with Dominic. And it seems like they're trying to just force down Braun Breaker at this moment. Not to say Braun Breaker's bad, but I'm just saying it seems like they're trying to force him a little bit more than Dominic. If you're comparing him and Dominic, that is.
I see what you're saying. Where like with Dominic, it feels like a natural progression. But Braun Breaker, it's like you got to keep telling me.
Yeah.
Or else I ain't gonna believe it. Because maybe I don't believe it. So you got to keep telling me.
Because I'll bring this up. Like we was talking about it before the show. I ain't mad Braun Breaker's in a position, but somebody else who deserves to be on that same level, who beat Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship.
Oh,
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, listen.
Let's get it. Let's get him going. Let's get it going. Because
he's got a feud with the Miz. Is that not like good enough for you? He's been on the main roster for like about 2 years now.
Don't do no 2 years. Don't do my boy
I know
like
how long has he
that.
been on the main roster right now?
Oh no, because he got to be a year maybe. Because he was like the first round draft pick like last year at least. I think 2024, I believe.
He came out around the same time as Tiffany Stratton and Braun Breaker. Wow, those guys are doing pretty well for themselves, huh?
All right. That's all I'm saying. He's on that same level as all of them. You look at Stephanie Vaquer. Hey,
out the
she's
gate.
doing well. I'm not mad at her. She's doing well, but she got straight to that women's championship. My boy Carmelo can't even get the U.S. championship. You in the Continental.
He could have won
tag team.
He had really great matches against Andrade.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
He had a lot of those matches.
He fought some great guys, like Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. He could have beat both of them. And he had to be Cody, but he could have beat Orton at least.
Run that back.
I mean, Cody's a champion. I ain't gonna push him all like that. But I'm saying he could get a fluke victory or something. But he could have got Orton because Orton just really pretty much building people up at this moment. He's a legacy star. He can he still get some good wins, but he's a legacy star trying to build the next generation.
You know what would have been interesting if him and Orton ended up being a tag team.
Orton and Carmelo.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I mean, maybe I see how it goes. But I mean, I feel like him and Miz was interesting in itself. But I just need to see Melo do a little bit more. It's like he gotta do so much more. All he done won is the Memorial Battle Royal and got a chain.
Let me ask you
it's a cool chain with a big Andre head. I thought it was cool, but I just think he should be on the same trajectory as a Braun Breaker, Tiffany Stratton, a Stephanie Vaquer. Julia done got a belt, and she ain't talking like that. Oh.
She ain't really doing much. Oh yeah, sure, you ain't talking like that. She's got a mouthpiece.
Yeah,
I don't understand what that's all about either. But
what's her name? Kiana James. That's a Kiana James.
Is it Kiana James or Kiana Chance? It's Kiana something.
Kiana James, because I know it ain't Chance. That's old girl who just AEW.
Lacey Lane.
Yeah.
But hold on a second. Who has ever affiliated or teamed up with The Miz and had success?
I mean, other stars who already had success before.
Give me a new one though.
Because he had
Logan Paul.
He had Alex Riley. You had I know, but I'm just saying that the people who team with me
I know.
Supposed to be up and coming. Damian Sandow.
Who?
They died. They don't do the Snoop Dogg. Who? No, but I'm just saying these are people who was with him who could have had a shot, who could have been on the next level, but it just didn't work. Man, if we forgetting somebody, let us know in the chat or
because I'm just trying to figure out who has the Miz ever quote unquote mentored and had success.
And because they kind of just built him up even more from whatever. Because who else was with him? His entourage, they didn't do nothing.
The Miztourage?
Yeah, the Miztourage.
Yeah, the B team, which they eventually called themselves after the Miztourage.
They didn't do nothing. Like the only people who team when it was like that. Who he had taken time? Oh, Morrison, who already had success a little bit, and
Morrison
Big Show
was there before him. And Big Show, we know Big Show was.
Yeah, Big Show was already made. So I don't see this doing nothing for Miz that much because I don't think Miz is going to win the feud with Carmelo. He shouldn't. But where can you go from there? Carmelo should be
straight to streaming.
Carmelo should beat Miz and go back and forth with Ilya Dragunov. If he should be the next one, he should be the one to beat Dragunov. He should be built up to beat Dragunov.
He should beat Dragunov in Dragunov's first defense.
I wouldn't be mad. I'm not, but I like Dragunov. That's what I'm saying. I don't want him to be his first defense. I want Carmelo to beat Miz and then go on to continue to get some W's under his belt and then build up the fight Dragunov while Dragunov defended against other competitors on SmackDown.
Dragunov, you know what faces should just the open challenge. Dragunov should just go ahead and pick that right back up. Just do open challenges because I can't see him doing anything else.
I think that's just the thing with the U.S. Championship anyway. If you got the U.S. Championship, you got to do open challenge.
No, if you're a heel, you shouldn't though, because that's what makes it fun.
A heel, yeah.
As a face, you should, but as a heel, you should be like, no, everyone earns a shot, and that's how you start your stories and build up your baby faces.
And like I said, but with this, I think Carmelo is going to have to become a baby face because Miz is going to be a heel either way.
Wait, is he? So in this story, isn't he a babyface, Carmelo, or is he becoming? Is he still a heel in this? He's becoming a babyface, right?
Well, teaming with Miz, he was over the hill, but him just saying I don't want nothing to do with Miz. He trying to separate himself, but then Miz did the Skull Crusher finale to him on the stage when he was about to go for
Take for
Sammy.
the open challenge, yeah.
Yeah, again, he trying to do it again, but like I said, Miz because messed up the last time, and so I just think automatically he's kind of a face, but like I said, he just need that to be built up some more. I see a lot of the mid card, they don't have. I feel like they don't have a lot of talking time like the main stars do. And I feel like they have more talking time, especially in the ring. They do it backstage sometimes, but if you do it in the ring, these mid card guys or and ladies, I think they'll get
a bigger push.
A bigger push and more crowd reaction because we just see you wrestling. We need to do, something to chew on.
We see that's the thing about it. And that mid card is pretty nice. Then the mid card is strong enough to be in the upper card. When you think about it, because you even mentioned Penta, AJ, he's a mid carder now. Finn's a mid carder. Dominic's a mid carder. Rusev's a mid carder. Carmelo's a mid carder.
Yeah.
Let me see something. That's a pretty decent lineup of people.
Yeah, Aleister Black, Damian Priest.
Aleister Black, Damian Priest.
Yeah, so they got some guys. That's what I say, because Cody, he definitely needs some people to fight right now.
Yeah, they need to start moving some of them people up. They do need to start moving those people up.
Yeah, they need to set some of these guys up, especially since Aleister Black has Zelina Vega on his side now. His wife Zelina. I think that he should be built up because, like I said, they could go off of their feud they had at AEW. That could be, a backdrop for something with them. But after Drew, if Drew don't beat Cody, then I got to see who else coming after that man. Because Jacob Fatu was supposed to be next up probably, but he's out now for a long time. And so I'm trying to see. But Solo's right there. You got the MFTs. It's a lot. It's like you could do with a lot of these guys, man. But and for the Solo MFTs, they need more conversations between each other. They need to show something. The dominant between those
interaction.
Guys.
You want to see that backstage interaction?
I was talking about that last episode. I need that with them.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of these guys who could be built up to be in that main event spot and to take those slots, and he could be in the realm of Cody. Because Cody right now, I don't see him losing to nobody on SmackDown like that. I mean, unless it's just Randy Orton. I mean, that's the other big match. He don't fought him in the King of the Ring, or pretty much already beat him. Well, he did beat him in the King of the Ring finals.
Yeah, he did,
but not for the title. So if you go for Randy go for the title one more time, I mean, that'll be interesting. But other than that, I don't know who else.
So as far as the when you talk about Cody, here's your heel mid carders. I guess you have to pull from this because your heel top of the card is Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Drew McIntyre. Your heels are going to be Aleister Black, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, JC Mateo. What does he do now?
He's the MFTs.
Okay.
Come on, man.
JD McDonough, Johnny Gargano. Oh, yeah, because they are heels. Kofi Kingston, Miz, Rusev, Solo. Well, the MFTs and Xavier Woods.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they need some more big heels. And that's why I feel like, going back to the other conversation, Jey Uso is going to be that big heel on one of the big heels, especially since Seth is gone. We need another big heel on Raw.
I guess that is a good point. Because, when looking at the heels, it really is just Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre. Like, that's top of the card heels.
And they're on separate shows. And Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in the same group.
Yeah, I know.
And so now, either, like I said, that's why I said they're going to continue to be involved in the world title, unless they go for the tag team titles. Other than that, I feel like Jay need to, come on and switch over. That would, go along with his story, the natural progression of his story. Because he's going against.
He wins?
Huh?
You think he wins?
Because I think so, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah, because they're going to build up some more stuff he got going on with Jimmy. And, so he could kind of pretty much really separate himself from Jimmy. And then he's going to be, like I say, because Punk going to continue to call him Little Roman. And he's like, okay. And I don't see that as an insult because Roman is that guy. He's still that guy. So if you calling me him, cool. I'm tribal chief. Hey, I'm next in line. Roman ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna be here every week, yeeting in your face.
No, that's fair.
And he could be that main heel on Raw if it's not gonna be the Vision.
I guess it might end up having to be him. Honestly, because I don't see who else there can be.
Right. And like I said, people don't like it, but they might like it if Jay just pulls the trigger and
Becomes a
does
heel.
what he needs to do. And and continues to show that killer instinct.
Is Gunther hurt?
I feel like but Gunther always take time after.
Yeah, but it's a long
after
time
after
now.
big. He's taking a long time, but I feel like he's gonna come back sooner or later. But yeah, he could be. He's one of the big heels. Yeah, but
He'll probably be back there. If he doesn't come back soon, he'll be back at the Rumble. You imagine, right?
Yeah, but if he come back soon, he'll be Cena probably.
Well, I mean, after Cena though, I mean, you got to.
Yeah, after that, it's Rumble time anyway. It's Rumble build up.
Wait, the Cena thing's going to happen before the Rumble then, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's December, so like I said, if Gunther comes back soon, it'll be probably fight Cena, be his last match, and after that, I'm winning the Rumble or whatever it is, like that. So that'll be his focus. But Jay, as for being world champion right now, if you want to be a heel, leading up to a moment with CM Punk getting over as in Chicago, build it up the Elimination Chamber. He wins at Elimination Chamber. You do it like that, and then then he goes on to WrestleMania to fight, whoever.
Okay.
Like I said, Jake will win it right now up to Chamber, and then Punk gets it at Chamber in the Elimination Chamber, and then goes on to WrestleMania maybe to fight. Who knows?
We'll see.
Roman or whatever. Who else?
Yeah, I know. We'll see how it gets to that point. But okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But let's go on and get our picks for Halloween Havoc. That's this weekend. We're gonna get on that.
Halloween Havoc. Yeah, give me a second here.
Yeah. And then we're gonna get on that AEW right after that. Who we got? I know we got Ricky Saints and Trick Willie.
Yeah. Boy. So I got to pull up on Wikipedia. This is very tacky, folks, but this is
oh no, it's all good. It's the bracket. You see it. We see not the bracket, but it's the lineup.
So here we are. So this is NXT Halloween Havoc. These matches probably won't be happening in this order because I cannot imagine that Trick Williams and Ricky Starks will be the third match of the night.
No, I think
just don't seem like it'd be befitting.
They better be main eventing on that one.
Yeah, because I don't think you're going to main event with Javon Evans, Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parka. Let's just start with this match because this one's throwing me off. How did we get to this point, if you don't mind me asking?
No, because Javon and I'm surprised this match happened. I figured like they should have. I thought they would have been fighting Dark State, but I think Dark State going up against the Hardys,
the tag titles,
and the compound, the compound match that's coming up for them. But I think it's just something to showcase, the partnership with AAA, and they like to see Javon and Leon Slater. They had a great match at Bound for Glory. But they like them as a team and their interactions on NXT, so they trying to team them up for a little bit, and they're hoping for them to have a great match with Mr. Iguana and La Parka. Just a showcase match, kind of high flyers and stuff like that, showing the lucha style in this match to see how they work up against each other with these guys. So that's pretty much what it is for me.
So let me ask you this question then. Mm-hmm. In that regard, did Leon Slater and Javon Evans ever get their revenge on Dark State for ruining their match? Because
but with that, they was talking to the Hardys, and so the Hardys saying we'll handle it.
No, don't hand me that.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, maybe there was something else that I missed. I don't know, but I haven't seen them get no payback on Dark State. But Dark State is going to the compound, and so that's going to be where they're going for now.
All right, that's fine then. So who you got winning? Javon and Leon?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Because I don't. What are we doing?
I get people like Iguana with the little puppet gimmick with a little plushy gimmick, but I'm not with it like that. So I'm going with my boys Javon and Leon Slater, and we all used to like La Parka, but
this is not the La Parka.
Yeah, it's not that La Parka. Yeah,
it's not. That's. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just. Come on.
Moving on. So every other match is for a title. That's a big deal, though. Yeah, literally every other match is for a championship. Okay, so first let's start with here. Let's start with the North American Women's Championship. Yeah. Zarya in the place of an injured Soruka.
Yeah,
due to a incident that happened in the house show live event overseas against Blake Monroe. What do you like in this one?
I like Blake Monroe. Zarya hasn't really since she debuted. I thought she was gonna be a bigger deal, and she just hasn't been.
Yeah.
So Ruka's been taking most of the shine of these two. They've been friends, but a lot of people think Zarya's gonna turn on Soruka eventually. But now that Soruka's injured, that might delay that situation, and Soruka can't get involved in this match. So and Blake Monroe is just more of an intriguing figure, and I feel like she's on her way up. So I think Blake Monroe wins the North American Championship for the women.
No, that's fair. I kind of feel the same way. My thing is the same thing you just said. Zarya, she came in like a hot, like just really a lot of fanfare to some degree.
Yeah.
I remember her debut, and then it's like ever since then they just kind of teamed her up with the surfer chick, and that's kind of been it. And there's nothing wrong with that because Soruka is popular.
Yeah.
Just Zarya has not seemed to have captured the minds and imagination of other people.
Yeah. Not like I thought she would. I mean, I just thought she'd be wrecking shop throughout the division, but I just don't see it happening. It's just not happening.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to pick Blake Monroe because I feel like Zarya may end up winning, but at the same time, I'm going to pick Blake Monroe because they have not done anything with Zarya, and it just be like really surprising if you start right now.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm picking that. Moving on to the next one, we have we'll do this Day of the Dead match, the men's North American Championship, Ethan Page champion versus Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see all that.
No, because El Hilo del
Dr. Wagner. Okay, yeah, it's just another match. It's really kind of not a blood feud, but it's just kind of you're going back and forth, and I just go Ethan Page all the way. I kind of wait for Ethan Page to get onto the main roster, really. But I just don't see the momentum behind Dr. Wagner right now, so I'm going with Ethan Page. Ethan Page has been a great North American champion in my eyes, a great heel that actually gets booed. So I'm going with Ethan Page. I feel like because a lot of these heels don't get booed like that. I feel like he's one of them that can get that heat, and he's definitely done this on his building up to this match. So I'm going with Ethan Page.
So this is where I'm going to actually go the opposite direction. I'm going to take Dr. Wagner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm looking at this from a standpoint of you already have La Parca and Iguana. They're probably going to lose.
Yeah.
We got to build some credibility. And I guess the credibility we come in winning an actual championship. And it's a Day of the Dead match. I mean, this feels like Dr. Wagner. I feel like Dr. Wagner challenged him into this particular match. You can't challenge a person in a particular match and then lose that match, Darby. You have to win the match.
Well, obviously it can't happen. You just gave an example.
I know. I just hope it doesn't happen in this case. I hear you. I'm going to go and pull the dice, and I'm going to pick Dr. Wagner to pull out an upset against Ethan Page.
Hey, and
then Ethan Page becomes the third member of the Vision because who cares?
A lot of people saying Austin Theory to be that member because Austin Theory ain't been on TV for a hot minute.
I think they're waiting his contract out.
Oh man!
Real quick? Did you hear the Samantha's on a 2-year non-compete clause?
Who?
Samantha Irvin.
What?
Oh, we're gonna talk about this. Let's finish this first. We're gonna talk about that real quick.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
That can lead into AEW.
For what?
All right.
What?
So, yeah, 2 year. But we're gonna get into it. JC. No, we'll do the tag teams. You have the Broken Hardys, Brother Nero and Matt and Jeff Hardy versus Dark State. I don't know who in Dark State, but someone in Dark State.
Yeah.
Who you got winning this one?
I'm going to Hardys. It's on their compound. They got the upper hand all the way. Even though I continue to say Dark State needs the credibility. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad they kind of lost to the Hardys because you're not building them up right. Like I said, because when they first debuted, it was like, are they going to be the next Shield or Retribution?
Nexus. Oh, Retribution.
Retribution. That's what they kind of look like. And
they kind of look like Retribution.
Yeah, right now they're looking like Retribution. So I don't know. So I'm going with the Hardys, the Broken Brothers, because they're on an expedition of gold.
I'd be hard pressed not to pick Dark State just because they lost the titles to the Hardys. So you figure if you're going to build someone up, you build them up to win a match at someone else's house.
I mean,
So here's how I see this. Dark State has numbers, and a broken rules match has no rules.
yeah,
Ideally, the numbers should win.
ideally, but we got the whole Hardy family involved in this.
That's what it's going to end up being too.
You know they're gonna get involved.
It's going to be the whole. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to pick the Hardys as well. I just don't. I don't. What is Dark State? Like you mentioned, are they Retribution? Are they Nexus? Because I don't see no Shield. They're Retribution or Nexus. It's one or the other.
You'd rather be Nexus because at least they had some kind of success. They just ain't go all the way with them, but yeah. Hopefully,
do you remember Core?
Yeah, I remember them, but they shouldn't. I wish I didn't. Because Lord, they had them terrible shirts. It's like we're talking about. They couldn't say, "Well, we're all equal," but equally trash. That's all y'all was, bro. Y'all wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, they were awful. So maybe they're Core.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
I like Wade Barrett too, but either way.
Moving on, we have the NXT Women's Championship. Champion JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley. Give me a coin.
Yeah. Because anything can happen in this match. I thought JC Jane was injured, so I don't know how hard she could go in this match, and I just don't see Tatum Paxley winning. I don't think Tatum Paxley is only in this because it's Halloween time. And so that's the only reason I think. Yeah, that's the only reason I think she's in this.
Okay.
That's the only reason it's Halloween Havoc. That's the only reason she won the Battle Royal. I think JC Jane, with the crew, going to continue to keep this belt.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that whole aspect that it's Halloween, so it's more of an aesthetic type feel.
That's basically
like
all it
Abaddon
is,
a match.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. She looks like Wednesday. All right. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this to JC Jane.
Yeah. Like since they just got that new girl in their group, so she's gonna have to help her out.
Herself.
Yeah, prove herself and help her out. Even though she helped her out last match too. But she's gonna help her out again in this one.
Yeah, this is the important match.
Yeah, I mean that was important because she helped her out against Lola Vice.
Yeah,
but JC Jane didn't know it at the time, but that's who helped her. This old girl helped her, and but she's gonna probably help her again. Like I said, I think JC Jane is kind of hurt a little bit, so she really gonna need the help anyway.
Do wrestlers watch tape?
I would hope so.
Did you ever go back and watch the video and see like what happened?
I would hope so, but I mean, a lot of times it just don't go off in the storyline. But sometimes it depends on how they want the story to go. And it's like, is this wrestler going to be ready for that situation to happen, or is she just going to get blindsided like she don't know what's going on?
I don't know. All right, so the last match of the night is going to be Ricky Williams.
No, it's not. Really?
Really? Hold on. Sorry. He's a football player. Wrong person. It's going to be Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
All right. So here it is. Trick Williams coming off the loss of the TNA World Championship. Will he rebound by winning back the title he originally wanted anyway?
Yeah. Man, this is hard to call right here, boy. Because like I said, right now I can see either of these guys going up to the main roster. More so Trick Williams right now because Ricky Saints just got the title. So I think he might hold it for a while. I'm gonna go with Ricky Saints, proving himself as champion. But I just like Trick Williams so much, so I don't know. Dang. But I'm going with Ricky Saints though. I'm going with Ricky Saints. I got to pick, so I'm gonna pick Ricky Saints. Because he was talking too tough and too much, confidence. Yeah, vibrato. Yeah, he was real intense in that promo and that contract signing. So you better back all that up because you got the veins popping, bro. You got the veins popping. You better back it up, bro.
Well, listen, he did something the Trick didn't do. He beat Oba.
Hey, he did it.
So That's going to be fascinating to see. I am kind of curious to see how this plays too, because you know, fast forwarding to this whole idea of the call up, I'm trying to figure out if Trick loses, does he get called up? Because here's the deal: if Trick loses, what's he going to do? Still hang around NXT and do what?
Right. He kind of bigger than NXT right now. He kind of in a seat where Carmella was before he left.
Yeah.
Kind of bigger than the brand. He won the titles outside the brand in TNA. He had a great TNA title run. Headline Bound for Glory. So if he don't win this, yeah, I mean, it's nothing else for him to do than get that call. But as we all know, we nervous about that, but it's just a logical next step. I just don't know where he's going to fit in and what he's going to do.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. They can use they're
freshening up on SmackDown
somewhere. SmackDown's Raw somewhere. They can use the Raw. They can use it.
Yeah,
especially if they don't do anything but Montez Ford. Just want to put that out there.
Hey,
now I'm just gaslighting. Anyway,
hey, I mean, they building that up, the split between the profits, Street Profits.
Yeah,
but I don't know where it's going. But we'll see. Like I said, it's a wait and see on those. But yeah. But that's how when you have it. But let's get on to this Samantha Irvin talk, Bo.
Okay, so yeah, let's let me how do I do this? There it is. Stop that. Yeah, Samantha Irvin. Let me see if I can find a tweet. I might be able to find that.
Because I mean, what is she competing? She ain't really competing. What else should be doing? She be doing some AEW announcing.
Well, you know, her non-compete clause is against AEW, UFC, and MMA. So she wouldn't be able to do any of it.
Why? Why are you going so hard at her?
Well, because why can't I find the tweet?
I mean, I see she's been doing her music thing a little bit, and showing, you know, provocative pictures. But other than, you know, she got married to Ricochet in between this time. But
okay, maybe
other than that, I don't know what else she's trying to do right now. I mean.
I can't find the tweet, but she ended up posting a tweet talking some Samantha Irving's. Okay. Anyway, she tweeted something talking about 1 year down of my 2-year non-compete, 1 year to go, and I'll be able to get back to the thing I want to do. So let's talk about this for a second. The reason why she has a 2-year non-compete clause is because she did quit. She did leave WWE before she let her contract officially run out. WWE has pushed her time on the contract by extending the non-compete clause. It's the same thing with Andrade, in fact, because Andrade was fired. They pushed his 90-day non-compete clause to about a year. So he has a year non-compete. And the funny thing about it is, apparently every WWE contract has this in there and always had it in there. It's just TKO, being the new heads, are fully enforcing it. So with that being said, Samantha proclaimed she left WWE. At least to my knowledge, maybe I forget, but I thought it was because she wanted to do more than ring announcing. She wanted to be more involved in the product. And WWE said, no, you're a ring announcer. I think she wanted to be a manager or something. So she decided to leave and pursue other ventures. Okay. Now, if she wants to go back and do other ventures in other companies, she's going to have to wait till the 2 years are up. Fair or foul?
It's foul as hell.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, it ain't that dang on serious, bro. She just announcing. And then if she does, you know, perform and does be a manager type, she could join the demand, which would be interesting for them and be a boost for them, I believe. So I mean, she could add a lot more to AEW. So I understand why they don't. I guess I understand why they don't want her to be over there, but it's not hurting y'all. Y'all claim y'all so hot.
WWE's on fire. I don't know if you
heard. If you didn't know, if you lived under a rock, WWE's on fire. I'm just saying, boy. Y'all being petty, boy. But like I said, this TKO strikes again. So I mean,
this seems to be a TKO measure that is being enforced by the true brass in that regard. I get where you're coming from, and I don't fully disagree either. I don't like the clauses. Dude, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I said this on the show or not, but these wrestlers need to unionize. They need to create a union. I really hope Andrade goes all the way up to the court system and try to fight the 1 year non-compete clause. Because 1 year non-compete is a lot. And they say it's for a violation wellness policy, and that's why he got fired. Man, I think there's some people in the upper mid card you might want to test for wellness, and I don't think they'll pass those tests.
Yeah, now I feel like they protect certain people or giving them a lot of chances over the years.
Yeah, there's certain people.
Hey,
right?
hey, RKO.
Oh, nope, not doing that. But in the end of it, it's like I feel as if with the non-compete clause, it takes steam out of the wrestler, because one thing is out of sight, out of mind. Fans don't see you for a while; they kind of forget about you.
Yeah,
and I guess could come back and make it big, but it's like just don't prevent a person from making a living.
Right. But I think Tony Khan look out for people that's coming over there that he kind of he likes, and he's gonna try to use them in some way, and or like I said, just help them out until they're able to get on.
Well, hang on a second. Let's not act like he didn't put the non-compete. Well, not a non-compete. He held Penta and Ray Phoenix. I won't say hostage, but he did hold him for a minute. Britt Baker
we still don't know what's going on with her.
She has not been on AEW TV since her loss against Mercedes. No, since her nobody cares moment against Serena Deeb. That was almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
And then she's still on contract. She's still on payroll.
Yeah. She's still getting something, I guess. But like I said, she's just not going to use you. I don't know what's the issues with Britt Baker, but a lot of people, she like rub a lot of people backstage the wrong way. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Whole thing too.
Yeah, that ain't help nothing out. That ain't help nothing. So
it's a lot.
Yeah,
that's another reason to let her go. Then
I mean,
you remember when D'Angelo Russell? You remember D'Angelo Russell took that video of Swaggy P?
Yeah.
You know what they did? They traded D'Angelo Russell. Like, we can't have that. It's just bad chemistry.
It is, yeah. The morale in the locker room is important, man. And how you affect the other people in the locker room, and I think that's why Andrade left in the first place. This is what he had going on, but now he's back. So, and then while Punk left, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Yeah. But speaking of AEW, there's still a lot going on with the fallout from Wrestle Dream. So
yes, it is.
Yeah, you got Hangman. They show Hangman promo where he was like being, tended to by the doctors or whatnot. And they was telling him to calm down. He was getting all hype about Samoa Joe, saying he gonna ruin Samoa Joe's life. I'm like, boy, that boy is good with fire. So I don't know what he gonna do. I thought Hangman was gonna come out and affect the Trio Championship match.
Yeah, because he was there. He said, I'm going to find a way to get Samoa Joe. Then he left. And then guess who came out immediately right after? He must not have saw him in Gorilla. Maybe Hangman just went straight to his car and left, said, I ain't got no match tonight. I'm out.
I guess he didn't see Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe was definitely there. And he talked mad junk, bro, after a successful title defense because the Demand interfered against the
Hurt Syndicate.
The Hurt Syndicate. I'm like, bruh, y'all lost, bruh.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
Nah, man. I mean, like we were saying last show, let them get it. If you're gonna fight them again, at least
let it be for the titles.
Let it be for the titles. Y'all had every other kind of match already. I mean, what are y'all really building up to?
Yeah, they had like street fight and another street fight, and it's like
a tag team match, a trios type of match.
What else can you do?
Right. So unless it's for the titles,
what else can you do?
Let Hurt Syndicate get the titles, fighting for the titles. What are we doing? But I get that the Ops just became heels and you want to make them look strong and by having titles around their waist, but it's several reasons why they should have lost that. For Hurt Syndicate and Demand to make sense if they're going to do that again. And plus, Heyman should have been in the building to cost the Ops the championships. So two reasons why y'all should have lost. They should have lost that match. I'm never mad seeing Samoa Joe with a belt of any kind,
right?
But they should have lost that match. They had two good reasons, storyline wise, why they should have lost. I'm not understanding.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on that either. I thought I don't know. I really felt like in the end of it, that should have just been a straightforward match. Having the man interfere totally threw things off for me. because
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, they're back at this again. But then you make a strong point. Why interfere if you're just gonna cost them the title and still feud with them? Why not just start a feud with them again, but this time for the title, so you have something to take from them? See,
I'm
this
not
is why
understanding.
Ricochet, God bless you, but man, you are awful heel.
He ain't
Like you
awful.
get it, but you don't get it.
They need Samantha Irvin.
Right? Maybe they do. Maybe they need a manager.
They need Samantha. I don't know, man, but we'll see where it goes. To me, it don't make sense right now. It really ain't making no sense.
No, I'm not too big on it. Next up, you had a fatal 4-way tag team match. So it led to a whole bunch of tag teams in the women's division. But with that being said, let's just get to the bracket. So AEW will be doing the women's tag team championship. And with that being said, they went ahead and released a bracket. Now, what's funny about releasing this bracket is they showed it the very moment Mercedes had her moment in the ring, got ruined. She was in the backstage segment complaining to one of the backstage reporters that wasn't Renee. Athena came up to her and said, "Hey, we should probably team up because why not, right?"
I mean, yeah, why not? But I was surprised at that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was,
but she was saying we can make more history. I'm the longest Ring of Honor champion ever, and you're the longest TBS champion. Why not? Let's make more history. Hey, you get a 13th title. Let's do it. And that's what got Monet to do it. She wants some more titles around her waist.
I mean, I'm not mad at it either. I mean, the reasoning is fine. So who do you like in this whole setup?
I definitely like Monet and Athena, of course. And then, I mean, Tony and Mina. I mean, come on. I said it after Tony lost to Statlander that she's going to go for tag team titles with Mina. And I mean, that's a great pick. I think so. That's the finals for me. But I mean, I would love for Aminata to do something. I mean, I don't have too much faith in Hater right now, but
yeah, I don't like that team. I just don't like that team. They just seem, of all the people here, Aminata and Hater just seem like the only two that don't really seem. Well, even Windsor and Riho, they don't seem like they belong either.
Yeah, I don't see them winning. Willow and Harley. I guess Harley be with Statlander and she be around Mercedes. I actually thought Harley was gonna be with Mercedes.
Well, she tried, but Mercedes kept saying no.
Yeah, but I like Athena and Monet better anyway. So I guess I'm okay with it. So yeah, I mean, from what are we looking like, some pretty decent matches, but in all seriousness, let's get it. Monet and Athena versus Tony and Mina. And it just depends on where they want to go on that run. But I can see Statlander costing Monet a 13th championship and leading up to their match. Depending on when this tournament is supposed to end. I mean, I know they're supposed to fight at Full Gear, so I don't know when this tournament is planned to end. So I don't know.
Well, the finals will be at Full Gear then, right?
Would it?
It will have to be
because this starts next week. Oh wow!
When is Full Gear?
Hold on, yeah, check that out real quick because that'd be a lot for Monet in one night.
But what I was going to say, real full stop, is that all honesty, when they first mentioned the tag titles, I really thought this was Penelope Ford and Mega Baines to lose. When they first mentioned the tag titles,
yeah.
But now that we are this deep into it, it's like, I'm pretty sure Mercedes and Athena will win. I feel fairly certain about this. Wrestle Dream is November 22nd. That's a long time from now.
Yeah, it's just a little ways. Not too far. I mean, it's gonna come up fast.
But they said that it starts next week.
Yeah, it starts next week.
So
look at the calendar. Look at the calendar.
I am. So the 29th, and then you have the 5th. But you still have like 2 weeks to go. Unless they do the tournament week by week, and then the finals, they just let it build up for the next 2 weeks to Full Gear.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna be fighting on Dynamite and Collision, so
they're fighting on Dynamite and Collision. This tournament is gonna be over in about a week.
Yeah, it can go pretty fast. So I mean, come on. I'm like, I don't know. I got Tony Mina winning the whole thing.
Oh, you got Tony and Mina winning it all.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Timeless champions.
Who do they pin?
Who they pin?
They gonna pin Athena or they gonna pin Monet? Who's taking a pinfall if Tony and Mina gonna win?
Monet.
Oh wow.
And like I said, Dotto, I feel like Statlander going to have something to do with it, and that's going to lead to their match.
I can only know last time Monet's been pinned. I think the last time she was pinned is when she lost to Willow Nightingale because she got injured. No, I don't think she's been pinned in over 2 years.
Tony.
Who? Oh Tony. Yeah. Oh yeah. All in.
Yeah.
She beat her for the world title.
Oh, but okay. I hate this for Statlander, but Statlander cost her this tournament and cost her 13th title, but her 13th title is going to be the world championship.
I still got Statlander winning that.
I know, but I it will make it'll build her up, which is what they need. Like I said, they need that third top woman, and it could be Statlander, but I can see it going that way also. So,
I mean, that could be fair. It'll be interesting because Statlander has been kind of all Mercedes business since.
Yeah, to ruin her celebration, got her face full of cake.
Yeah, she's kind of been all over.
Yeah, that'll make it real personal. Make it real personal.
Also on Dynamite, you had a match with Kyle O'Reilly versus Jon Moxley.
My boy.
Now, this match ended in a disqualification because the moment Kyle O'Reilly had a Moxley in a real submission, Moxley just decked the referee. He knocked that dude clean the hell out.
Right.
He said, I'm not tapping out. I'm just knocking people out. So is Moxley afraid of submissions now?
Moxley afraid of being embarrassed again, like he was. I feel like he at the what's the dang name of the show? We just Wrestle Dream. He don't want to be embarrassed again. So
okay,
and this is going. I said it's not a total character change, but it's just what's it called?
Ooh,
can't think of the word.
Like a dynamic.
Yeah, it's going to affect them for a while. That's what I said. I thought Moxley should have took some time off after that, after quitting the Derby, and come back at World's End. He got to be going long. Just come back at World's End and pick the way you left off. But just take some time off, get yourself together, right? Because right now you're losing it.
What did the Death Riders do until then?
I mean, trios championships, they tag team championships. Go. Two of them guys against Brodito. I mean, I would love to see it. Pac and Castagnoli against Brodito.
You know what the Death Riders could use? They could use some backstage segments where we can see the dynamics between them. Because that's kind of the thing we don't really know about the Death Riders. Oh yeah, we're done with this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing the bracket. But
I'm about to say, one thing we could do is, well, not we. One thing I wish the AEW had done is they could have done a story with the Death Riders where it's like, during that world title run or whenever, just like the personal dynamics, like how do they interact with each other?
Yeah, well,
so it's like if something were to happen, how would we know? Like Claudio would just be like, "Well, I'm going to take the reins."
Well, I always thought he was like that second in command anyway. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what it seemed like. I think they said that before. Like he's kind of that second in command, even though he's not the best talker. So I don't know, but
is he second in command or is it Marina Shafir? Maybe she's second in command because she's always close to Moxley.
She is right there, yeah, but she ain't the best talker either.
No, hey, now that Daniel Garcia's in there, because you've been watching the promos lately of them. Yeah. Garcia does a lot of the talking.
Hey, and that's good for him. He needs to do that. He needs to do that.
He talks heavily about the future and what the Death Riders mean. So it's like, how do we know he ain't gonna be like, you know what, Moxley's out. I'm the new guy in charge. I will take the reins. I will help you guys get where we used to be.
Bruh, and you talking about dynamics, they was doing that with Yuta. I feel like they were putting him in his place. He kind of keep him at that low rung of the group. But it's a lot of people in this group, and that's a way Garcia could stand out as being a new member. It don't matter. I'm the best talker out of who other than Moxley, and so let him do that. That's how he stands out in the group.
He had one promo. I can't remember what it was. It was so good. It was like really good for Garcia. I can't remember what he said for the life of me, but I was like, wow, look at Garcia. He finally found a character and he is embracing it.
Yeah, I liked him in that promo. I mentioned on the lead up to the I Quit match, he was saying it's a group full of killers. And so either you join up with us or you get killed.
Ain't that something to say?
Right. So I mean, I had like that from That's a line I like from Garcia in that vignette they did. So I could see that. But like I said, Moxley, hey, sit back for a minute, let the other guys come up, and steer the boat real quick for a little bit.
Well, that ain't happening. Moxley's
And
sticking
obviously,
around.
Moxley want to just go after everybody again.
Yeah,
But
he's sticking around.
yeah,
So
but he got this. He afraid of what's going on to quit again. So he just refuses. He do anything not to do that again. Knocking out the ref or whatever it is. But I don't know. He got to work through that.
yeah, he does. I don't know. It just feels weird. So when the match first was brought happening, I was like, wow, it's weird that Moxley and the Death Riders are now just fighting. Like it's not for a title.
Yeah.
It's not for a feud because he lost the title to Hangman. He lost his feud against Darby.
Yeah.
Now they're just here, and it's like, what do they do now, and what is their purpose? And that's kind of another thing I'm kind of lost with.
I'm trying to figure it out. That's why I said take some time off so he could find something for him to do for real.
Keep it
And
fresh.
yeah, and like I said, Garcia could talk while he's going. That gives him attention and builds him up. And he could have been the one going against Kyle O'Reilly and making him and taking him out.
Yeah,
Him and the conglomeration.
Well, yeah, that was the next match, the conglomeration. Which, by the way, I don't know if you've seen the conglomeration's intro. Have you seen that intro?
No, I ain't pictures to that one.
They got a Titantron where it's like a TV show. I don't know. It's whatever. It's actually pretty funny.
Oh,
I like it. I kind of wish they did had a show now because the conglomeration show would be pretty entertaining. I would watch a YouTuber though. Admittedly, I would.
Okay.
But they had a match against the other half of the Death Riders after Moxley lost, which they also lost themselves as well. Wheeler Yuta took the pinfall after taking the Jay Driller, Mark Briscoe's finisher.
Yeah, they drew.
So Death Riders 0-2 for the night. Ooh.
Oh man. So yeah, so they as I said, it's time to regroup. The army need to regroup. They took a big loss and they take some losses on Dynamite now. They need to regroup, figure out their mission. But I mean, what Darby's saying, Darby's saying, as long as they breathing, I'm on their neck. So well, I mean, apparently he ain't done either.
Him. They did try to murder him.
They
multiple times.
They did, but I mean, he won in the end. I feel like everybody need to move on, bro. The demand they need to move on, and he need to move on, and he had a win. So go on to the next step, bro. I get what you're saying, but go on to the next step, bro.
Well, they did try to murder him.
I know.
It's hard to let that go when someone tries to kill you. You don't just kind of brush that off.
They try to unalive my guy. Unalive.
They really did try to do that. But anyway, and then the last match of the night, which was the title match for the unified. Okada has a belt.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's called the international title, the continental title, the intercontinental title, the unified title. He is a title.
Yeah,
and he fought Bandino. It was a really good match, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, these two guys. I mean, they did a great tag match at the Wrestle Dream, and so he wanted to get. Okada wanted that get back, so he put the title on the line.
I was always indifferent with Bandino. I was not a huge Bandino fan. But then I really started looking at his matches like, Bandino is not like your typical luchador wrestler. He's legit.
Hold on, bro. That's totally disrespectful.
No, it's not disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful, bro.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you a real question. Name me a successful luchador not named Rey Mysterio.
Who went to?
The Juice. Come on.
I mean, he won on.
Oh, he was a Mexico when WCW went under. He started cutting lawns. Okay, don't hand me Juventud.
I mean, Dominic. I mean, of course, Mysterio the biggest one, man.
He's the king of the luchadors. But I mean, look, I'm not trying to knock. It's just like when you put them on the main stage, like in Mexico, luchadors, they run wild. That's where they from. But you put them on any other stage, they usually are kind of just, as you mentioned with the NXT show, they're just the attraction.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of it. I feel like it's the language barrier. But when Bandito, he could actually, speak well from what I've seen. So I think he could be one of those guys. But like I said, a lot of these guys need mic time, and so we can get acclimated with who they are and how they go about their business. But Bandito, boy, he gonna give you a great match every time. And him and Okada is, I love it.
Yeah, it was a really
I
good
love it.
match. And
Very much.
Okada proven to be, if not the best in the world, still at least up there, ranked in some regard as one of the best in the business.
Bro, how long he done had that title, bro? I know he just got unified with Kenny, but he still had that.
Oh, the other title itself?
Yeah, Continental title for at least a year or two. Seems like
104 days. That's a unified title.
Yeah, that's a unified title. Yeah, I'm talking about like the whole thing, bro.
Wait, which one he had? The Continental title?
Yeah.
580 days.
Sheesh.
500. Yeah, because Eddie Kingston was the first one. He had it for 81 days. Yeah, he's had it for 581 days.
Jeez. I mean, it got to be building up to Takeshita to take that from him, ain't it? You think?
Oh, I don't know what they're gonna do with those two, but I can't wait.
It's
still building. I love it. I like what they're building. You know what I love about this? I love that it's subtle, but yet still intense. Like they're not yelling at each other, but you know they really hate each other so much.
They really ain't, but it's like they in each other's face, and it's like these looks they give. And boy, the way Okada was cheesing that he like to accidentally gave Takeshita that clothesline. It was just it was everything for me. I was so tickled by that. I don't know.
Whenever they had that match, that's gonna be worthwhile.
Oh yeah, boy!
I can't wait for it.
I don't know if they can build it up to full gear. They may hold off on it.
No, I'll do it at World's End.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
I'll World's End that one.
But when they do it, but I like the process. I like the way it's going. They building this up right. Like I said, they need an interesting factor in Dark Castle's family because like I said, so many of them. So, but this stands out with these two guys, and you know, Kyle Fletcher doing his thing over there. Not to mention him. I mean, you got to mention him.
Kyle Fletcher's over there too.
The proto star.
It'd be interesting to see what he falls into.
You think they should do a best of 7 with him and Mark Briscoe?
No, but they will because Mark Briscoe wants another shot anyway.
Yeah, he's trying to still get that.
No, here's what they need to do, and this needs to be just put. And I don't care who wins, but he needs to tell him, look, Mark, if I give you the shot, you can no longer challenge for this title as long as I have it, type ordeal. Because you got to stop. All right.
Hey, I mean, it's what 3-2.
Still, I don't care. You got to stop. All right. This is the last shot. If you get the fact, you're not going to get this shot. You got to beat 3 of the Don Callis family members in order to even get this shot.
Okay, MJF.
Man, we haven't ate the whole family.
I know, but dang, that's what MJF be doing. Well, when he gonna come back, boy? That's what I'm ready. I'm ready to see his comeback.
I am interested when he comes back too, because he's been gone for a while since his loss against Mark Briscoe. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
Oh man, but Dynamite was good, and like I said, I'm ready to see how this women's tag tournament turns out. Well, I think I see how it's going to turn out, but it's just like I said, we can see how the finals going to be, but it's up in the air between Monet and Athena versus Tony and
Mina Shirakawa.
So it's going to be interesting, man. But like I said, we got Halloween Havoc coming up this weekend, so we're going to see the results of that. So I get my little review of that. Oh, we might talk about it on Sunday's show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then we got Saturday's main event coming up. Who will be the World Heavyweight Champion between, CM Punk and Jey Uso? Or will there be a champion?
Will there be a champion?
Will there be a champion?
Well, that's a question mark. That's what he's wondering. Will Vacant walk out a pay-per-view or a show as still champion? Will Vacant have a successful title defense?
Oh, vacant. But we're going to see how it goes. But pretty sure you know how it's going to go on the Champions Corner podcast. We're going to talk about it all. So stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. Comment, send a like. Hit us up on all platforms. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, right here on YouTube. Come join us. It's been your favorite host, Ron G, Mr. Highlights, and the professor, Mr. BJ. Say goodbye to the people.
Good night, everybody.
Perish. We love you.